Well, hello, my lovelies. It's Murky Meg here. It's Tuesday, the 8th of October, and things have taken a strange turn of events. Now, in one of my videos that I did on the 5th of October, which was on Saturday, I spoke about Harry and Meghan separating their professional lives, and it seems to be continuing. Now, while Harry is away, well, goodness knows where, apparently he's in Africa somewhere, but not quite sure what he's still doing there. Over this weekend, Meghan attended, and I say that very loosely, and I'll explain why. According to their website, she attended the biennial Children's Hospital Los Angeles CHLA Gala. And apparently it was an inspiring event dedicated to celebrating the exceptional services provided to the children across LA. Invited as a special guest by CHLA's president and CEO, Paul Viviano, the Duchess was proud to stand alongside esteemed guests in support of this vital cause. Now, that's according to Harry and Meghan's official website, sussex.com. You would think that if she was invited as a special guest by the president and CEO of the Children's Hospital of LA, she would be somewhere on their website. Now I'm looking at the website here, Children's Hospital Los Angeles 2024 Gala. There is nothing with regards to her attending. There is nothing with regards to her being in the supporters. Not even Archwell are in the supporters. And they are, look, there are absolutely loads. She's not there. You would think if she was such an esteemed guest, she would be somewhere mentioned by this gala on their socials or as part of their promotion that she was going to attend. That's a very interesting fact, that one. Nowhere on their website for the gala does it mention that Meghan Markle, the Duchess of Sussex, was going to attend. It's all over their website, as in the sussex.com, and they made sure to make sure that the picture of Meghan Markle with a child, she was crouching down talking to the child, was used. That's a very important bit to remember. I'll talk about that in a few moments. And then I took a look at the Hollywood Reporter, who did a piece prior to the gala saying who was going to attend. Now, I've popped all of these websites that I'm referring to in the link description below, so you can take a look for yourselves if you want to do that. She's not mentioned in the Hollywood Reporter either. She turned up in the most inappropriate dress that she could have worn. Now, we first saw this red dress, this red Carolina Herrera dress in 2021, where she wore that with the removable kind of poofy skirt or train, as it's, well, I don't know. I'm not very big into fashion, to be perfectly honest. Anyway, she wore the dress with the poofy, retractable, removable train, and she wore that in New York to celebrate the military on the eve of Veterans Day in the US and Armistice Day in Britain. Now, it's clear that the dress has been altered because since wearing that dress, she has lost a significant amount of weight. Cough, Ozempic. There's nothing wrong with Ozempic at all, but I think if you're going to take it, admit you're going to take it. She was seen on the red carpet, all smiles and hogging the limelight, a lot of people have said. And when she was on the red carpet, she did this weird gesture where she grabbed her apparently best friend, Kelly McKee Zafed. Now, these two have been papped out and about, and they've also done the whole Love Like a Mother campaign for the Alliance of Mums organisation. But in an interesting turn of events, this is what people put after the event took place. It says, at the CHLA Gala, a smiling Meghan chatted and took photos with a family whose kids are patients at the hospital, as well as a group of nurses from the hospital. She was later escorted out of the event by a side door by a staff member after chatting to more guests as she made her exit. Now, the internet has gone absolutely wild, and they've interpreted this to say that she didn't actually gain access to the event. And it does kind of read like that. They then released another, because they've just, over and over, so many articles with regards to this. And then up pops another article by people following the backlash from what has transpired on social media, saying that she didn't attend the event. She was just there on the red carpet. They then put another article out saying, inside the rooftop event, Meghan was all smiles as she greeted and spoke to a group of nurses from the hospital, taking time to speak with them all, as well as taking selfies with them. The Duchess was later escorted out of the event by a side door by a member of staff. So they've actually amended it by saying inside the rooftop event. They also double down on the fact that she was taking selfies with nurses from the hospital. Now, if you have had your picture taken with Meghan Markle at this gala, would you not put it on social media? And when you put things on social media, you generally hashtag the event that you're at. So if these nurses were at the CHLA Gala, you would go on to possibly Instagram, because that seems to be what everybody is posting these on, and hashtag CHLA Gala. Now, I've gone onto that hashtag using hashtag CHLA Gala. There are no selfies with Meghan Markle and nurses whatsoever. There are selfies with other people, but none with normal people, normal working people like nurses or anybody like that were inside the gala and who took a selfie with Meghan Markle. Absolutely zero. The only photos that I have found with regards to Meghan attending this gala is on the red carpet and those photos of the family of the child she was photographed, and it is inside the gala because you can see the tables behind her. As you can see here, you can see the table of all the gala settings behind her. So she did gain access to the gala itself, but isn't it funny that nowhere on any social media is there any other photo of Meghan inside the gala apart from these carefully curated ones? The fact that People magazine have had to slightly amend saying that yes, she was there and she was inside the rooftop event and that she did meet staff and meet nurses, blah, blah, blah. There isn't a single jot of evidence, apart from the very carefully curated ones that she has very conveniently put on the Sussex.com website. You're telling me that if you were photographed with Meghan Markle, you wouldn't put it on social media? Nah, not buying it. But then People magazine doubled down again and said that she was sat with CHLA CEO Paul Vivano and at the same table as Jimmy Kimmel and his wife Molly McNerney, and she was approachable and accessible, an attendee says of Meghan. It was refreshing. Seems to be that you're doubling down, trying to make sure that people are aware that she did attend when we all know that something is so fishy going on. A lot of people are saying that she got escorted out, she wasn't invited. And I kind of agree with them on that one, because nowhere in the publicity with regards to CHLA and the publicity of this gala does it say that she is going to be attending and that she was invited by the CEO. It actually says invited as a special guest by the CHLA's president and CEO. Now, yes, she was photographed with him on the red carpet, but there are no photos of her inside that event apart from the carefully created ones. I also find it very, very peculiar that we've had only last week, Catherine, the Princess of Wales, was seen with Liz Hatton, and it was all over social media. We all remember this photo of that very heartfelt hug. Then we've also had Prince Harry at the Well Child Awards. Lots of hugs there as well. Do you not find it odd that these two things, especially one involving Princess Catherine, was all over the media and it did reverberate worldwide? Because of exactly what Catherine is going through right now. And then all of a sudden, up pops Meghan greeting a child who's going through a similar thing. Do you not find that slightly odd? I do find the wording in People magazine by saying that she was escorted out the side door by a staff member very, very telling. Why would you use that word, escorted out the side door? I also find it very telling that social media went wild saying that she was only on the red carpet, that they then later amended it to say, actually, yes, she was inside the rooftop event. almost as if somebody knew exactly what was being said on social media and screamed at people to amend it and make sure that everybody knew she was actually inside. I don't for 1 minute buy that she attended that event for any significant amount of time. I think it was a PR opportunity. She got her photograph that she wanted and perfectly put it on their own website, convenient that, and then left. Then we had a very interesting article pop up on the Daily Mail by journalist Richard Eden. And it says Meghan Markle was just there for the photographs, claims fellow guest at LA Children's Hospital Gala. It says Meghan Markle just attended the LA Children's Gala Hospital for photographs, a former friend has claimed. Now, this has been claimed by Lizzie Cundy. Now, she was a prior friend of Meghan Markle before she was ghosted. Oh, so many people get ghosted by Meghan Markle. Such a narcissistic thing to do. But Lizzie also reinforces the theory that I have that she wasn't there very long at all. In fact, that's what she says. It's just there wasn't a great deal of warmth from people when she arrived. She wasn't there long. She seemed to be there for the photographs. She added, Meghan needs LA more than LA needs her. LA people feel they've been played by her. I'd have worn a different one if I'd known. Oh, that refers to her wearing a very similar dress to Meghan Markle, but I actually prefer Lizzie Cundy's dress to this monstrosity that Meghan Markle wore. And I don't normally knock her outfits. I'm very, very aware that she gets a lot of stick with regards to what she wears, and quite rightfully so sometimes. This was an abomination. She looked horrendous in it. Don't get me started on the rat's nest of a hair. So I believe, obviously, she was there and she was inside the event, but I don't think she was there for a very long time at all. I think it was a publicity stunt, and she used that to get the photo op she wanted and then hightailed it out of there. I just think it's all a little bit tacky, really. So there are significant, substantial evidence to say that she didn't attend that event for very long, and she was only there for the photo opportunities because it's evidence to see. There is no photos of her taking selfies with anybody out there who attended the gala. So I do think there is massive substance to these ideas that she didn't actually attend the event, and I do find it weird that People magazine, oh, here we go again. People magazine have doubled down saying, oh, well, she did attend, when they didn't actually make any reference, so they just said that she was escorted out. That sort of wording is going to give credence to saying, well, she was only there just for the red carpet. And I believe that there is some substance to that. And you all know that I will give you my honest opinion. Whether or not that goes with the grain, I will always give you what my thoughts are. And these are my thoughts, not anybody else's. There are 2 photographs, and only 2 photographs showing her inside that gala. And I believe they were systematically curated for the use of publicity to be used on her or their website, as in the Sussex's website, purely for a PR strategy and purely to reinforce the fact that anything that Catherine can do, Meghan can do as well. Do I believe she was invited? No, I don't at all. I believe she was probably somebody's +1, or thought, well, they can't deny me, I'm just going to turn up anyway. Which is why there are no photographs of her legitimately inside, apart from the ones that have been designed to make it look so. Oh, bless me. I do beg my pardon. But one thing is for certain, nothing is as it seems when it comes to Meghan Markle attending this event. So I would like to know what your opinions are of this. Do you think she was invited? Do you think that she was the guest of honour? If she was the guest of honour and had a special invite from the CEO, as it's claimed on the Sussex.com website, why was there no mention of her attending? Why are Archewell not listed as donors or supporters on the Gala website? Surely, if you are such a big deal, because you have claimed on your own website that you have got a special invite from the CEO, you'd make sure that your company, as in Archewell, was on the list of supporters on their website. Do you think she literally went, got the photo ops, and then out she went? Or do you actually believe what's being discussed on social media, that she gate crashed and that she was escorted out? It's a very real possibility. I have to suggest that. I have to agree. Or do you think she went there, stayed for a long, long time, had an amazing time, took all these selfies that have not materialised anywhere whatsoever, and that we're all complete idiots and making it all up? As always, I would love to know your thoughts.
Thank you very much for watching. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, hit the notification bell, and also that like button. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank all of my followers for all the tips and all the emails, DMs that everybody sends to me. It really is greatly appreciated. So thank you very much for watching once again.